call. The switch hitting shortstop, Russell Martin, will be behind the plate hitting second. Manny Ramirez with 2 homers in the first 2 games hitting third. Andre Ethier, the cleanup hitter. James Loney hit a grand slam in game 1. Matt Kemp will be batting 6th. Blake DeWitt will hit 7th. Casey Blake batting 8th. And Hiroki Kuroda batting 9th, facing Rich Harden, the right-hander, and pretty consistent everywhere he played this year.
Well, yeah, 5-1 in Oakland, 5-1 here with the Cubs.
And Furcal running up to bunt takes ball 1. So Rich Harden from Victoria, British Columbia. So that makes 2 British Columbia pitchers. Dempster also from the same province. Pitched the first game, and a pop-up to the left side of the infield. Aramis Ramirez makes the catch for the first out. Rich Harden has never faced the Dodgers in his career, and the first pitch, a fastball to Russell Martin for a called strike. Martin 2 for 9, but a home run and a double, so he has 2 extra base hits. But last night he struck out 3 straight times, or the game number 2, in his last 3 at-bats. Another good fastball on the inside corner, 0-2.
And Harden is throwing hard here early. 5 times in his 12 starts with the Cubs, he struck out 10 or more. But that longer warm-up will it play a part in the back part of the game, because he has been known as a 5 or 6 inning pitcher.
Career high 181 strikeouts for Harden in his 7th year. Ground ball, fair ball down the left field line. And it deflects off of the side, and they're going to call it a ground rule double down the line. And so Russell Martin now with 3 hits in the series, a homer and 2 doubles. Martin on at second with 1 out. And they love Manny in Los Angeles. He has hit lights out since he joined the club on July 31st, takes a strike. Ramirez has hit 2 mammoth home runs in the first 2 games of the series, and 4 for 8 overall.
And the difference in the series to me is Dodgers have done a great job setting the table for the middle of their lineup. Cubs haven't.
Here's the 0-1 from Harden, and a ground ball in the hole past Terrio in the left field for a hit, and the throw to third base, safe at third. And Russell Martin, who had to hold up with the ball hit in front of him to Terrio, dives in, gets some dirt on his uniform, and Ramirez on at first and third.
Well, he saw the ball beat him, but he had to reach up and touched him on the shoulder. That hand just getting underneath the tag. But that is a bad base running play anyway by Martin.
Yeah, Martin went all the way back to the bag.
Looks like he should have been tagged out.
It looked like it was a play where they could have gotten that out, and then the reaction.
It's not bad enough that the Dodgers are playing great. They're also getting some good breaks. And here Ramirez got to keep his glove down, but see what he does? He brings the glove up to tag him up to the shoulder, right behind the shoulder blade, hand in time.
Looks like he had a play there. Lou Piniella going out to have a few words with the third base umpire, Jim Reynolds, and heading back into the dugout. So the Dodgers, with 1 out, have runners at the corners to Andre Ethier. 1 for 6 so far, has walked 4 times after hitting .305 in the regular season, and fouls it off for strike 1. So Martin is at third, and Manny Ramirez, who now has 5 hits in the series, on at first. Fastball. 0-2 now, as Harden is ahead of Ethier with James Loney on deck. And swings and misses for strike 3. Big strikeout for Rich Harden. Loney, showing bunt, takes a strike. And of course, third baseman Ramirez was playing back deep, and now he's aware of that possibility.
You saw Furcal try to bunt on the first pitch. He took it for a ball. The thing about it is Harden really falls through to the first base side. That opens up that whole line down to third base.
Dodgers with runners at first and third, 2 down here in the bottom of the first. 1-1.
If this was a regular season game, you would be thinking as a starting pitcher, you know what, just get an out here. You know, if they get 1 run, that's all right. I've managed the inning well. But I don't know, the way the Cubs have been down 0-2, love to see him get a double play right here.
And as we saw in the graphic, Harden does not give up a lot of runs. 2 balls and a strike.
And from the Cubs standpoint, this could be the break that they're looking for. If he can get out of this inning without giving up a run after a couple of base hits and really catching a break on Russell Martin's bad base running, you know, maybe that's the thing that shifts the tide for the Cubs.
Well, the Dodgers have taken advantage of just about every opportunity they've had so far in the series, and they will here as well. A line drive will go into the corner, and Russell Martin will score, and Manny Ramirez is being waved in, and here is the throw to the plate. It's offline, and the Dodgers get 2 runs, and on at second base is James Loney with a double. 2-0, LA leads.
A little slider down and in, right?
And it was up, and he whacked it in the corner, and gutsy call by Larry Bull at third base, waving Manny Ramirez, who was running hard the whole way.
Throw up the line. He's able to go around Giovanni Soto. 6 RBIs now for James Loney.
And this crowd on its feet. The only other time the Dodgers have ever swept in postseason, you have to go back to 1963 when the Dodgers swept the Yankees in the World Series in 4 straight, and they can sweep the Cubs in 3. First inning and 2 runs in, and here is Matt Kemp. Russell Martin coming in from third, and Manny Ramirez never stopped when he took off from first. First pitch, ball 1 to Kemp. Kemp has 2 hits, including a double and a run batted in the first 2 games of this series.
Yeah, and that was great hitting by James Loney. Got a ball up and whacked it into the corner. How good a young hitter is he? Oh.
Fouled off, 1-1. So the Dodgers get to Rich Harden for 2 runs here in the first inning, and that was the worst case scenario for Lou Piniella, who wanted to see his team turn things around and take advantage.
But when you're trying to turn things around, the last thing you want to do is fall behind early. And that's exactly what's happened.
Good fastball and a strike, 1-2 to Matt Kemp. 6th batter to come up here in the first inning. Dodgers second to the Mets in first inning runs this season. Harden's 1-2 pitch in the air to center field. Jim Edmonds will gather under it, and that will do it. But the Dodgers score 2. James Loney with a 2-out double, putting the Dodgers in front 2-0 after 1.